Here we are at UK Kidney Week 2022, and for the first time there's been an interventional nephrology workshop here, and I'd like to introduce Saeed Ahmed, who's running this workshop. Saeed, what's the workshop about?
Oh, thanks, Nick. This workshop actually is the first in the UK Kidney Week 2022, and we're showing some different types of interventional nephrology procedures that can be done by nephrologists for the first time, really moving this field on so that patient-focused care can happen.
Why do you think this is the first time this has happened?
As you will probably know, my history, I've been talking about this for quite a while, and it's taken a while for us to get the limelight and the publicity for our patients and nephrologists who are keen to do these kind of procedures. And we have presented before, but not with a workshop which has run for 2.5 days throughout the whole of the UK Kidney Week.
So are you getting a good reception this year from the UK Kidney Week?
We have had a brilliant reception. We've had a good number of people attend. We've had a questionnaire completed, and there's a general buzz on social media about the whole conference, and it's been mentioned by the President as being very successful.
So Sid, obviously interventional nephrology covers a lot of areas. I see here this is a stand on peritoneal dialysis. What are you showing here? Well,
this is actually a very interesting stand for showing peritoneal dialysis catheter has been inserted medically without surgical college and done with local anaesthetic. Sabashi is leading on this from one of the hospitals. This is his technique, and we've had a lot of interest from people to be able to learn this, especially for acute PD.
Central venous catheters are obviously a part of dialysis care that we need to embrace. And actually doing them properly is something we should really be looking forward to. And I would have thought that's one of the initiatives that, as interventional nephrologists, you really want to get right.
Absolutely, Nick. So what we're doing here, I'm not doing the old way of training, see one, do one, teach one. We have models such as these where we can train people and make them really confident with all the different pieces of kit. So when they do the first case on a native neck, that they're confident and get it right first time.
So here it looks like we're using this is a state-of-the-art simulator?
So this model actually is the first in the UK that we're using, and the beauty of this allows the full procedure to be done, all the way from cannulating the vein and then tunneling the line to the exterior surface, which some models don't have, but this one has the full capability, allowing the junior to at least experience everything at once.
And I see you using the butterfly ultrasound system there as well.
Yeah, we've been really helpful with that, because the portable nature of butterfly allows us to do these procedures at the bedside or in our IR suite or in fluoroscopy suite, and not have to lug around big heavy equipment.
So this looks like a chicken to me.
Yeah, it absolutely is a chicken. So what we're using here is a simulator, home developed. That means that anybody can use this simulator. We've put in lamb kidneys into the chicken at different levels to make it difficult to biopsy. And we actually had a really good response from everyone, being actually close to being to reality, and it's close to what you do normally. And I think it's a great way to start your training in renal biopsy.
So I'm doing an ultrasound on here. That looks like the kidney to me.
Absolutely is. So this is a simulator model where we have different organs that you can simulate. And what we can do is produce pathology. So look what we are doing here now.
Wow, you've made it hydronephrotic.
Yeah, so we can see pathology at the same time as physiology, normal, and this allows pattern recognition for people to train on before they do live cases.
That's smart, I like that.
Yeah,
and I think that's got a lot of applications for training.
It does, and it allows real-time ultrasound to make decisions early in the patient's journey instead of waiting for departmental ultrasounds. We should be able to train everybody efficiently to do such ultrasounds.
So, it looks like there's a lot of different aspects in interventional nephrology. No one's going to be able to train in all those things at the same time. Do you have a structure to the training of how you see it going?
Absolutely, Nick. So we are developing a curriculum which is modular-based, and the modules would then allow you to move through the different 4 stages. And the 4th stage is where you can do all the procedures. What we see is in departments, people have different skill sets to complement each other so they all can provide complete care of interventional nephrology. So I think at a minimum you need at least 4 in your department to cover an on-call shift rota where they're covering all the modalities of interventional nephrology.
And where do you see the future of this workshop going?
Well, with the feedback received and the questionnaires done, definitely we will be back again in a year's time. But there's many other courses we'll be presenting at other events as well. The next, I think, step is to do a 1-day course as part of UK Kidney Week.
I look forward to seeing that.
Thank you very much.